a negative paradox. So why compare and compete? If you know your own objective, then why worry about the objective of others? You don't, or you will not move forward. Therefore, like I said, I want you all to establish your very own competitive advantage, and by doing so, you will be able to overcome the fear factor both amongst your colleagues and with all the outsiders. And you can only achieve so if you are authentic and truthful. Your competitive advantage is your strength. And now I want to bring you to converting and matching. So with matching, you use this to find your competitive by matching your strengths and your opportunities. And then you apply converting, to convert weakness and threats into strengths and opportunities. And now the question arises how to go about it. Well, your fear is your threat and your weakness. And the only way to overcome it is by your authenticity, which reflects your honesty and your truthfulness to your own self. So how do you apply this? Well, while meeting a client, go through SWOT. Every situation in life has strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So list them. Go through these all with your client. This will prove that you are genuine and that you are upfront and not keeping them in the dark about anything. The truth of the matter is, truthfulness is the key to success. And since truthfulness does not pertain to reciting a gospel, instead it is all about rendering the facts. You must have heard people say this truth is controversial. The truth is lies are controversial, and the truth is the truth. That's it. So back to rendering the facts. For example, you have an industrial worker whose wife works at Walmart, and this woman does not drive. They together have 2 small children. These are your clients. So my question is, where would you suggest a home for this couple? Would you suggest a home that is not selling because of the location, although it's decked from the inside? Because this actually is a common practice of a lot of real estate agents. But how would you establish the need of this couple, and what would it be?
Close to the school.
Very good. Anybody else?
Getting them the driver's license.
You get them the driver's license? Perfect. Okay, so the foremost requirement to be met with this couple, aside from, of course, their young children who may not be in school yet, but in the coming years will obviously be going to school, but the main requirement to be met with this client would be either to suggest they get their driver's license or an easy commute to work. As we live in Canada, if this woman doesn't drive, then obviously she still needs to get to work in a timely fashion, and a location close to public transport would be ideal for them. Number 2, about the children going to school, and obviously a grocery store would be a bonus as she doesn't drive. So it is expected of you and required of you to find homes to meet their specific criteria. Even though the client may not be aware of this scenario, you making them aware of this scenario alone establishes your truthfulness. So if they like a property that has none of the listed criteria above, you point it out and you allow them to make their decision based on the facts. If it is 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. in the morning, it is 10:30 a.m. in the morning, am I correct? It's not 1 hour and a half till noon. You do not tell time like that. Similarly, don't sell dreams, you be realistic, render the facts, and you point them out. So be truthful. I read a quote written by Gandhi once that said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in servicing the others." So, finding yourself is key. Exploring yourself and knowing who you are is the key to enhancing your persona. No one is you, and that is your power. Being authentic means, how to be authentic? Well, fundamentally speaking, what is authenticity? We've used this word many times and perhaps never got to find its true origin. Being authentic means being truthful. And what is being truthful? Have we ever thought about it? The answer again is perhaps not. Truthfulness is not, I repeat, about reciting a gospel or attending church every Sunday. Instead, it is calling a spade and and not a hammer. So, how can you be authentic and truthful? You must have read once, and many must have told you, but the fact is you can only be authentic and truthful once you have explored yourself and gone through your own strengths, your own weaknesses, your own opportunities, and your own threats within yourself and place them in a proper sequence. Now, I would like to discuss your appearance and how your appearance reflects on your sales. Like I had mentioned, the clothes you wear and how you wear them all play into your persona, which is again the way that you are perceived by the others. You must always arrive fresh, head to toe. Smell good always. This is a very important factor. If one cannot upkeep their own personal hygiene, how do you expect that this person can expect you to upkeep and upsell the sale of their home? These all may seem like tedious factors, but the truth is they play huge roles. Another important factor is dress fresh and go and invest into yourself. If you don't invest into yourself, how do you expect someone to come and invest into you? That is merely what somebody is doing when they hire you as their real estate agent. Buy a proper dapper suit, keep it clean, invest in some ties, go to Harry Rosen, or ladies obviously somewhere else, and buy some proper top of the line shirts and ties. People will more easily put their faith in you, and you will be surprised. So suppose you walk into Cartier, where the going rate of a watch is $10,000. You can walk into Cartier, and if you look like you haven't invested or have no regard in your own persona or your outlook, you will not even be approached by the salesperson. You will be looking at that watch through the glass display. Similarly, you can walk into that same Cartier store wearing a very nice Versace suit, and you can have not even $5 in your pocket and a maxed out credit card from that Versace suit, and they will be right on you.
Yep.
So this is what I'm getting at, is that although I'm not suggesting you go and you go max out your credit card, but still do go and do spend a good percentage on investing into yourself. Go to Harry Rosen, buy yourself a suit, and not only will this enhance your persona, but it will help you exude that confidence that I was talking about earlier. And you will feel good, trust me. I'm not going to tell you how to market yourself and posting these billboards. The point I'm here making is how to leave your client completely satisfied with your services, which will inevitably lead to more clients, referrals, and hence more sales. Referrals will land you more business than any billboard. And although these billboards may land you the client initially, the message I'm trying to convey, I'm not saying don't go market yourself, but how to multiply that one lead to many through referrals. Applying SWOT with your authenticity and your truthfulness can achieve this for you. So you've got your suit, you've got your tie, and you have a client, and you are on your way driving to meet them. What is going through your head? Is he a serious buyer, or is he just window shopping? How many other brokers has he spoken to? Am I wasting my time? Could I have gotten something else done instead? Do not do this. Think of your objective all the way there. Don't crowd your mind with unnecessary clutter. Find a way to amp yourself up and treat every client with the same approach. Under all given circumstances, think positive. So this person may be a window shopper, but how do you know that this person's husband's wife's cousin is not looking for an agent? And if you go in there and you leave an everlasting impression, then guess what? You just landed yourself another client. And what will be the first step in approaching this client?